Hello there everybody, it is me XFreezerBunny and welcome back to part 2 of my overview slash first impression on the Sims 4 Vampires game pack. And as you guys can see, I just finished off our household here, and for this part we're mostly going to be looking at all the build buy mode items, and we're also going to take a little bit of a peek at Forgotten Hollow, which is the new world that came with The Sims 4 Vampires. And as you guys can see, this is Forgotten Hollow, or at least the icon that it has, and I'm just waiting for it to actually pass by that iconic mansion in Forgotten Hollow, which for my let's play I'm probably gonna demolish and change into something that I want to build myself just because. So let's go ahead and look at this. I'm so excited. Okay, wow. It looks exactly like how it looks when they were showing it off in the live streams. What a surprise. But yeah, Forgotten Hollow has 5 lots, but you know, for me it really doesn't matter that much how big the world is, because for me, what matters the most is the atmosphere. And I feel like Forgotten Hollow has such a good atmosphere and has such great character. And I'm really excited to explore all the small nooks and crannies of this world, like the graveyard area over here, the tree, or the giant tree, and also like the waterfall and the island thing. It's gonna be super interesting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and actually move our household here really quickly. But yeah, so far, holy crap, my voice just got super crackly there. But like I said in the previous part, I'm having some speaking issues right now, but you guys don't worry, my voice will be back really soon. So I am going to motherload really quickly. Usually this is how I use the cheats anyway. I enter the cheats and copy paste it just so that it'll be a little bit faster. So Forgotten Hollow is so beautiful. It's a town, and basically, or like it's a little bit of a community, I guess, but there's a lot of fog. Look at that. And where is the oh wow, you guys can see how it fades a little bit. That's actually a very interesting effect. It kind of reminds me a little bit about with the draw distance. In some older Sims games, it would have like really crappy draw distances. And yeah, so this is basically the centerpiece of Forgotten Hollow. This beautiful house over here. Very nice. I'm definitely going to be demolishing that and replacing it with something that I built myself, because I feel like that would make things a little bit more interesting. And there's also like a graveyard over here actually, which is quite interesting. And I love how this world has a little bit of an autumnal feel, if that makes any sense. Like, look at all these trees. There's like some orange undertones and stuff. It's pretty cool. This is another house, and I feel like vampires actually live here. And look at all the detail. I'm so excited to check out all the new stuff. And then, of course, this is another house, and they actually showed this off in the live stream a couple of days ago, and it has like the onions and stuff that is supposed to drive away the vampires. And this is actually really familiar. I kind of recall having an item like this in The Sims 3. I think it came with Showtime. And of course, this is the park that's eerily shaped like a coffin. And there's like some chess tables over there and some monuments to the one vampire that actually lives in that mansion. And I think for my LP, I will probably change him as well, or change his appearance or something like that. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I want to save some surprises, but this is a nice little starter house. I feel like they could have done a lot more because that is just so simple. And where's the waterfall? Okay, the waterfall's over here with the island. I wonder how we're supposed to get there. I guess you can just cheat and teleport. There's like gravestones everywhere. Like, that's quite weird. And I wonder, there's like a bridge over here, and I wonder where it leads. Yeah, I think it's just decoration. So yeah, anyway. And of course, there's this one mysterious tree over here, which I actually don't even know what this is for. I thought that this was like the plasma fruit tree, but I guess it's not. So yeah, let's go back into our households, and they're both burning up. That's why I have my game paused, by the way. So let's look at all the build buy mode items. I'm so oh, so this is how Forgotten Hollow looks like in the day. It's definitely not as bright as all the other worlds. So there's a couple of rooms that came with vampires, but I just really want to look at all the different items. So I'm just going to make one giant wall. There we go. And put it like that. And yeah. So let's go ahead and look at all the builds by mode items first, because that's usually the category that I tend to neglect a lot. So for the foliage, we get, let's see here, we get a lot of new trees and plants and bushes. So this is the first one. It's a pine tree. And I'm noticing that these are just kind of recolors of things that we have. Like this pine tree, we have it for, like, I think from the base game. I think. I'm not sure. And then this one, I feel like it came with, it's like super similar to something that came with Outdoor Retreat. But these two trees are pretty unique. This one is very, very new. Oh, you know what? No. I feel like this is just the leafless version of like a base game tree that we also have. But this one is definitely very, very unique and very, very large. What is that? You can see that there's like a weird effect over there. But yeah, this is definitely one of the more unique trees. I'm really happy to have this. It reminds me of like that I haven't been to Disneyland, but there's like this tree in Disneyland that looks like that. Of course, it has leaves and stuff, but yeah, you guys get what I mean. And we have some ivy, yes, and some dead plants and some dead ferns, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so get rid of that really quickly. Do you have any new rocks? Nope. So let's look at the new, let me just build another wall here really quick. All right, so I want to look at all the new columns. There's two new columns. We have this one, and we have this one, which is kind of like a thinner version of the other one. I'm gonna go really in depth with this, you guys. And I like how it has like the option to have it all worn out and stuff. And this one also has some other nice color textures as well. This one doesn't look as worn out. So those are the columns. I really, really like them. And we also have one roof line or corbel. I don't know. This is a corbel, right? Spandrel, same thing. But yeah, the spandrel, very, very beautiful. I really, really like it. Actually, they look so freaking good. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And then let's move on to the fences. Now, oh my gosh, the fences, you guys, are once again kind of amazing. We have this very first fence that I know for a fact that a lot of people love it. And it also comes with a matching gate, which we're going to check out in a little bit. And we have this other fence, which I feel like would be very effective for indoors. We have this one gothic looking fence with the pointed arch. And we have this masonry fence, which reminds me a lot of another fence that we had in The Sims 3. So yes, the nostalgia. And of course, one of my favorite items in this pack is this stunning gate. It is so beautiful, you guys. I'm getting like Buckingham Palace kind of vibes from this. It is so gorgeous, and you guys know that I love doing my palace themed builds, so I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot. I'm gonna be using a lot that I cannot talk. I have no voice, and I also couldn't talk. What I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna be using this gate a lot in my other builds. So let's look at there's apparently no foundations. But yeah, let's look at okay, yeah. Anyway, let's look at the staircases. Oh yeah, because there's no new staircases. But I'm just gonna put one or a couple really quickly so I can show you guys the railings actually, because we do get new railings. Let's filter once again, vampires. We get this gothic railing, which I really like. I like how it does match that fence, and then we have this kind of Victorian looking railing, which I also really like the fact that it matches the fence as well. I really wish that we had like a stone railing. I think that would be perfect. I feel like the reason for that though is because that the stone fences are a little bit thick, so they would kind of cramp up the staircases a little bit, but I really wish that we had stone railings, because that would just make it a lot more inclusive, you know, if we had railings version of all the of all the fences that we have. Hopefully I'm making sense. So next up, we're gonna look at the doors and the windows, and I'm super excited for this. We have a lot of new doors and windows. I'm just gonna get rid of all of these really quick so that they don't clutter up our space. But for the doors, we have these ones, which I like the fact that they come in 1x3 tiles, but I really wish that they would also make like a giant door that was 2x1 tile. I mean 4x1s, because this one is 2x1, but it's so short. I wish we had like taller versions, but anyway, like I said, these doors are so beautiful. Definitely another one of my favorite items. I'm gonna be using these quite a lot in my builds as well. They're so beautiful, and these would be perfect for like a gothic church. And then this one, also really nice. I like how it has the stone surrounding to it. And then this one is a little bit different, but I also really liked it as well, because this is very Victorian. It feels very Victorian at least, and I like how it's like wooden. It's really cool. Let's get rid of those. For the windows, we get a lot of new windows as well. Let's see here. This window does not want to face the other direction. Okay, so we have these windows. So I'm just gonna put them like that as well, so we can see how they look like from both the front and the back. I really like these masonry windows. I feel like they are going to be so useful for the builds that I like to do. But these ones I feel like are going to be more effective as like shopping windows, because they have such a large glass surface. We can, put like some displays on them and stuff, like maybe make like a Victorian themed shop, which is pretty cool. So I really liked the selection of windows that we get. For the decorative stuff, we're mostly getting decorative sculptures and some decorative ivy as well. So we have this kind of font. My game's currently lagging right now, and the lag is still real. It still exists, you guys, unfortunately. No way of escaping it. I really like these three items. I initially was really scared of this kind of hanging werewolf, because I thought it was a werewolf that was kind of crucified or something. Like, it just looks so real and looks so convincing. Oh, it's probably like, no. I think it's probably a gargoyle, but I don't know. It looks like a werewolf because gargoyles usually have wings, right? But yeah, it's kind of scary. And I freaking hope that this is like a clue that they are working on adding werewolves. Because that's how the Sims people work. You know, they kind of like to give us clues once in a while. So we have these beautiful ivy moss type of things. They look so painful, and you guys know what these remind me of. These ones in particular, the ones that I just placed, remind me so much of Sleeping Beauty. You know, when she got like stuck in, like she got locked in, well, she was sleeping, but yeah, the evil queen kind of locked her in that one tower. This reminds me so much of those ivy in that tower. And then we have this one, which I really appreciate, because if you guys look closely at like the branches, it looks very Art Nouveau. And as an architect and as an aspiring architect myself, I put a lot of importance on those type of things. They look really great. Especially this one on the bottom, it looks very Art Nouveau. So just gonna put that in a bunch of different colors so you guys can see. And once again, so far so good. I like everything I've seen so far. I'm so excited to see more. We have this one dormer window, which I love. This is my kind of dormer window. You know, every time I see a Second Empire themed homes, you know, Second Empire Victorian architecture, this is like so iconic to that time period. I really like it. We have another werewolf chimney thing. I don't know what this is, but once again, it's very, very scary and very realistic. Like, this is so realistic, in fact, that it feels like it might actually come alive at night. Ooh, it's creepy. And we have a finial, which is really cool. I really like it. It's very gothic, and it's perfect for this stuff pack. I really like it. It could also look very fairy tale-esque depending on kind of how you work it. So yeah, it's really, really exciting. So there's not that much left to look at in terms of, you know, the build category. We do have some new floor textures, which I'm so excited because they look so beautiful. There we go. And this one is a diagonal, actually, and I think this is the first entirely diagonal floor texture that we have, so that's pretty cool. And then we have this parquet, which looks very, very ornate and elaborate, and I really, really like it. It's perfect for like palaces, because Versailles, the Palace of Versailles, has like a very similar flooring to that, I think, if I remember correctly. And we have some carpets and a stone texture as well, which is quite interesting. I'm just gonna put the stone over here. Does it come in a bunch of different colors? It actually does. So yeah, once again, I really like it. It gives us a lot of variety in terms of the items that we can work with, and that's really, really cool for me. And of course, we have some carpets, and I'm so excited. This carpet literally like matches this. It's like is this a carpet? No, it's a tile. Take it back. It's a tile. But yeah, this tile is so beautiful. That's all I can say. And then we have another beautiful tile as well. Both of these kind of match with each other, and they're just so beautiful. So beautiful. And then of course we have the carpets, which I'm so grateful. I've seen these on the live stream, and I immediately said to myself how I cannot wait to use them, because they're very, very beautiful. They're so beautiful. And then we have another carpet over here. Once again, it's a excuse me, you guys. I'm gonna take a sip of water really quick. But yeah, like I was saying, the carpets looks very beautiful, but this one I love because the pattern in it is actually like a little bit enlarged, and it's just It's just amazing. I love it so freaking much. I love it so much. And for the wall textures, we have a bunch actually. We have this wooden one, which is very beautiful. Once again, I feel like I always say the word beautiful, so I have to figure out other adjectives to describe these, but they look great. You know, they look awesome. And there we go. I also like how each kind of tier is different. So over here at the bottom, we have like that pattern. And as we go to the middle, we have that pattern. As we go to the top, we have that pattern. It's very intelligently done, if I do say so myself. Now, this texture reminds me so much of something that we used to have in The Sims 3. So especially this one that has like the side thing. Yeah, the thing on the side, it reminds me so much of something that we used to have in The Sims 3. So yeah, once again, something that's very nostalgic to me because growing up, I spent literally all my time playing The Sims 3. So I feel like I have a piece of that in those wall textures. And once again, we have some more, you know, we have some more like tapestries. Wallpaper, there we go, wallpaper. And they're pretty gorgeous, and I love how they come in a bunch of different shapes, and they also have that silky sheen to them as well, which is pretty cool. And each one of them are slightly different, but they have the same color options, which is cool, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna put the other ones over here as well. Very nice. Are these two like the, oh no, they look very similar, but they're actually different. And we ran out of wall space, so really quickly I will draw another wall over here that we can look at some other wallpapers. Okay, so we have this one, which is nice and very relevant to the theme of this game pack. You know, very vampiric. I love it. If you look at it closely, you can see like all the bats and all the like wilted flowers. It's very poetic. And we have this one, which is actually really good because I can see this working in like a child's bedroom or something. It's pretty cute. It's a really cute little wallpaper that we have right there. So I mean, honestly, like I love all of the builds by mode items that we've had so far. Like each and every one of them I absolutely adore, so yay for that. But I feel like we might be forgetting something. Yes, there are new freezes. Okay, so we have this one freeze over here, and they're low freezes, I think. Oh, actually they're middle wall height freezes, I think. Yeah, they are. So I like this. It looks very wooden, which I always wanted. I feel like these might be, oh no, they look stone, but I don't know, they just look really cool. And then we have this other one, which is very classical, but it's another spin on the freezes that we have. So once again, it's very nice and very versatile as well. I cannot build because I cannot wait to build and use those freezes. I cannot talk. Alright, you guys, so it is time to look at all the build by mode items, and I feel like there's gonna be 1,000,001 items. I just want to make sure how many items we actually have. We have so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that is a lot. That is a lot of items. Okay, so I will build a wall really quickly. Just to put it in context, Donald Trump just got inaugurated as president. So yeah, anyway. So beautiful. stunning. Like, finally we get a beautiful classical themed canopy bed. Thank you, EA. Thank you. Okay. And I think these are coffins. Yes, these are coffins. And this looks like a really cheap coffin. This looks like a middle tier coffin. And of course we have the Rolls Royce of coffins, I guess. So let's just look at that. A bunch of different colors. This one looks kind of depressing. I feel bad for the person who ends up with that coffin. Okay, chairs, of course. So we have this chair over here with like a canopy in it. I'm gonna put it here. Put the grid on so we can see things a little bit clearer. But yeah, this is a really interesting chair, and honestly, I've not seen anything like this in real life. So yeah. We have another, I feel like this might, what is this? Oh yeah, it is a dining chair, so I was right. I was thinking that this was gonna be a dining chair, so my suspicions are correct. Suspicions confirmed. Werewolves are coming in The Sims 4. Alright, so there we go, just put that in a bunch of different colors. Ooh, it's another dining chair, yay. These ones remind me so much of Midnight Hollow, like it's kind of amazing. Midnight Hollow is a world that came with a Sims 3 store and you can purchase it, and it came with a bunch of new stuff. We have this chaise lounge. I'm having so much fun checking out all these items actually, so yeah, we have a beautiful chaise lounge. It's just a sofa. And then we have this bench. I think this is a bench at least. It looks very outdoorsy. Yeah, very outdoorsy. And then we have this one, which is such a Victorian looking sofa. Isn't it? Like, it's so Victorian looking. I love the high back. I love the green swatch. It's kind of stunning. It's beautiful. Now, these counters look so freaking familiar. They almost look like some counters that we used to have in The Sims 3. And I wouldn't be surprised if they actually were inspired by some things that we used to have in The Sims 3. They just look so familiar. I'm trying to put everything so that you guys can see everything. Alright, so anyway, put that there. This corner one we can put, and then there we go. And I'm gonna put the counters in a bunch of different colors, just so you guys can see all the different color swatches. Oh wow, it's a very limited color palette that they have, so it's interesting. Dining tables, we have this one, very nice, and we have a nice long one. This would have been the perfect opportunity to give us really long, super long dining tables. I think that would have been a great idea. Because you guys know in like TV shows or something, they would have like super long dining tables and there would be only 2 chairs on either end of them. It's pretty cool. Let's check out these shelves. Once again, nothing too crazy. It's just shelves, but I do like how they do come in a bunch of nice little colors over there. We have a nice little sink as well. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, anyway. My game's lagging again, but I'm so excited for like the gothic Victorian themed, you know, bathroom equipment. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful that they've actually thought of this, because this is a perfect set, you know, if you're going for that gothic Victorian theme. Like, and this toilet comes with a new animation as well, so that's kind of amazing. It really is. I love the set. And this one is a bar. And it looks suspiciously like a church altar, so how sinful is that? You know, having a bar in church, very, very sinful. Do we have new bar chairs? Doesn't look like we do, but we do get a brand new organ, which I was not expecting, but once again, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is so beautiful. Look at the detail. It is gorgeous, you guys. Like, they did a really good job capturing that gothic kind of attitude. It's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. OCD. And we have some wall decals. So I'm gonna just gloss over these because a lot of people have already shown these off. This particular wall decal, I don't know why, but it reminds me so much of Australia. Just the shape of it, you know, an upside down Australia. Oh, actually, I feel like it was this one. When I saw Sim Supply show these off, I was like, okay, James, that looks so much like Australia. It's so funny. It's so hard to grab them though. It's kind of tricky. And we have some more, I'm not sure what these are, water damage, small holes, and cracks. And these don't cost any money, so yeah, you can, you know, destroy or like you can decalify, if that makes any sense. You can put as many decals as you want. Oh, this is the one that looks like Australia. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. And you can change the colors of them though, which is a little bit of a bummer, but nothing too crazy. And oh my gosh, we have some more water stains. You guys could not see it at all. Scratches, different sizes of water stains, more cracks. And what is this? Oh, it's a cobweb. Oh, the cobwebs hang from the ceiling. So yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna enlarge it so we can actually see it in detail. So yeah, there we go. It's one cobweb. Oh, okay, so some cobwebs could not be enlarged. They're stuck as small ones, which is okay. So yeah, there's just so much stuff. And wall art. This is so beautiful. Such a stunning tapestry. And I love how it's like a plant. So it's kind of I don't know, I just really like looking at that plant, but I really like this as well. It's very regal. You know, I could put this behind a throne and voila, throne room. This is so beautiful. The rose, I don't know why, but it seems like a recurring theme in this game pack, but I don't know, it's just very Beauty and the Beast. Which, by the way, I cannot wait to watch it when it comes out later this year. So, not sponsored. And we have some more pictures. Oh my gosh, it's Vlad again. Like, he keeps appearing all the time. Ooh, she is pretty though. She's very pretty. I wonder what her backstory is. And then we have some mirrors. This one is really cute, actually. This is so cute. I could see myself using this, putting it on like a little girl's bedroom so she can pretend to be like a princess or something. That's really cute. And we have another mirror. Oh my gosh, how many things do we have? Okay, I'm just trying my best to show you guys like all the different swatches because they do change the item, you know, they change like the personality of the item because this one looks very gothic, but if you look at this one with the gold, it looks very Rococo or Baroque, so it does change. Alright, so I am going to quickly draw another wall over here because once again we have ran out of wall space. Something tells me we're gonna need a lot more wall. But yeah, curtains, very, very beautiful. Holy moly. Like, how stunning are these? When I saw these on the trailer, I just literally crap my pants because they're just so gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. We have some pedestals. I don't even know what these are for. But I feel like they're for outside and for putting on all these nice little sculptures. It feels very melancholy, you know. There's like a certain sadness that I feel with all these items. What is that like a flying llama? Oh, it's a flying llama dragon. Interesting. But yeah, it's very I don't know, I'm getting like a very mystical vibe from all of this. And then I really, really like this one actually. I really like it. Very, very beautiful. I wish we had like some actual columns, you know? Like the columns in The Sims 4 are not like in The Sims 3 where you can just put them anywhere. So I wish we had like some actual columns because this looks like a perfect column capital. You know, if you elongated these three, they would be instant columns, you know, insta columns. And of course, they have like these doppelgangers over here. What's the difference? It's the exact same thing. I guess they just come separately if you wanted to buy them separately. So, you know, sold separately. And of course, this being a vampire themed game pack, we have to have our tombstones. I wish these tombstones would come with actual dead Sims. That would be so funny. Alright, pretty cool. And there's more. Okay, we have this rug that comes in pieces, so you can assemble your own rug. How awesome is that? I love how the Sims team is actually becoming more and more strategic with how they design all the items, because they're making all the items a lot more versatile, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this rug. Once again, it reminds me so much of Beauty and the Beast. That is like so Cinderella. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. So stunning. Holy crap, there's so much stuff. Alright, we have a fireplace over here, and it's massive. It's our first giant fireplace since the base game, so this is definitely a welcome addition to the game. And we have just some random wall clutter items over here. That is a head of a bird. Okay. We have some heating vents, an iron radiator. They talked about this a lot during the live stream, so I don't know, that might have like new animations and stuff. And we have some tomes. Tome Raider. Oh my gosh, that was such a bad joke. Are people still here? Please comment Tome Raider if you're still here. And we have an actual urn, which I cannot place on anything apparently. And once again, very Cinderella / Beauty and the Beast vibes. Like what the hell? But yeah, I really like them. And oh my gosh, we have a display cabinet. I love this. Very versatile. Never mind, I take it back, because it has like some skulls and some creepy experiment items in it. I would not want that in my kitchen. But we have a bassinet. Super excited for this. Is this our first time getting a new bassinet since the base game? I feel like it is. And of course, Count Chocula, which is the new teddy bear. And I know for a fact that the developers really love this item, so yay. And we have some candelabra, lumiere, and a lamp, and another floor light, and another kind of light. I like it how they're also kind of matching. And of course, the chandeliers, which I'm so excited for because I love chandeliers. Like, no. You guys can see that this particular chandelier, the light that it has it does not enlarge with the item. So that's kind of a bummer. But you know, you win some, you lose some. And there's another chandelier over here. I actually want to see this in a bunch of different colors. Very, very beautiful. And of course, we have a grandfather clock that looks very Baroque. And we have a closet. Once again, something that reminds me a lot of Beauty and the Beast. You know, how she has like that one closet thing friend. So, you guys, there are 1,000,001 different stuff, and honestly, I love each and every one of them. So I highly recommend you guys get this game pack. It's probably the best one we've had so far. Not just because it has great items, but it also gives us new gameplay and a new world. It's amazing. So that is it for my overview / first impression series on The Sims 4 Vampires. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. I know other people have uploaded their stuff before I did, but I thought that some of you guys at least would probably want to see my first impressions on this game pack. So watch out for my Let's Play. It's going to be up probably next week, and also a couple of speed builds as well. So like I said, that is going to be it for my overview / first impression on The Sims 4 Vampires. If you guys want to support the channel, please don't forget to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe button, because it helps out a lot. And it really supports the channel if you do so, okay? You all have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.